Warhammer The Old World prices are confirmed for the UK and the EU, but will they be priced as you hoped? Let's find out. Welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video I'll take you through all the products that are going to be available for pre-order this coming Saturday, and we'll have a look at the confirmed prices, starting with Warhammer The Old World, the core set for Kingdom of Bretonnia. Now, all the products we're going to go through in the video are confirmed prices for UK and the EU, and then I've taken prices from other Warhammer products in the past for US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada and Japan, and guesstimated what they could be for those regions. It's not a direct currency conversion, the prices change from the different regions, so it's going to be based purely on what's sold in the past. So let's get started with this first set then, and the UK you can see is confirmed at £155, the EU €206. In the US, it's going to be around $260. Australia, $435. New Zealand, $505. Canada, $305. And Japan, 32,000 yen. If the Tomb Kings are more your thing, then the Tomb Kings of Khemri edition is going to be priced differently. This is going to come in at £175 for the UK, €230. In the US, $290, Australia, $490, New Zealand, $570, Canada, $345, and Japan, 36,000 yen. It's good that these sets are available separately, so if you just want to start one army, you can just literally get one of these core sets and you're good to go. It's going to give you the army with loads of miniatures. This particular one for the Tomb Kings has got 93 miniatures, where the other one we saw, Bretonnia, has got 76. They both come with the core rulebook. You're going to get all the measuring and template guides you need, dice, a reference sheet, and you're also going to get some transfers in the Bretonnia edition. All the prices we go through will be the prices, the full RRP that you will pay at Warhammer online or in the Warhammer stores. But if you go to your friendly local game store or online retailers like Element Games and Wayland Games, with the links down below, you can save up to 20% off all the prices. And you also support me here on the channel as I get a small commission for each sale made through a link. So that'd be awesome if you check those out. Let's get back to the prices though, because if you've already got the models and you want to just get hold of the rulebook, that is going to be available separately right away, confirmed at £42.50, €55, US 65, Australia 105, New Zealand 125, Canada 80, and Japan 8.8 thousand yen. You can also get the Forces of Fantasy book and the equivalent version for the Ravening Hordes. This is going to give you army lists for all the different factions for both good and evil respectively, and these are going to come in at the same price, £30, €40, $50. In Australia it's around 86, New Zealand 100, Canada 60, and Japan 7,000 yen. You've also got some paperback journals for the Kingdom of Bretonnia and the Tomb Kings as well. This is going to give you some more rules, more heroes and armies and things like that. And these are going to come in at the same price, £16, EU €21, US around 29, Australia 47, New Zealand 56, Canada 34, and Japan 4,000 yen. Then there's the Battle Standard Bearer on Royal Pegasus. This is a plastic kit. This one is going to be available to the friendly local game stores, online retailers as well, coming in at £40, €55, US 65, Australia 105, New Zealand 125, Canada 80, and Japan 8.8 thousand yen. And then there's the classic plastic kit with the 3 Pegasus Knights, again available through the friendly local game stores. This is going to be £37.50 for the 3 models, €50, US 60, Australia 105, New Zealand 124, Canada 75, and Japan around 8.5 to 8.8 thousand yen. Many of the other models have not got any prices confirmed, including the Grail Knights and Grail Knights Command. Now they're going to be a mix of plastic and metal miniatures in the same kit. You've got the Battle Pilgrims and Grail Reliquary, again a mix of plastic and metal. The Handmaiden of the Lady, that's a Forge World resin model, so again Warhammer website exclusive, as is Standard Bearer on foot and mounted, and my favourite model from the selection, the Questing Knight Paladin with that great weapon. This would be a really cool model. Prices we're going to have to wait and see when they go up on Saturday to see what the prices will be, but this has got to be around 26, do you think? Forge World resin, maybe even a bit more. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. It'd be great to hear what you think. But there's some other products that will be available more widely. The reference card pack isn't showing up, but the dice do get the sets confirmed. There's going to be 18 dice in here altogether. And I've got to say, the quality is certainly a step up from what we're used to with Games Workshop and Warhammer. These are looking good, much more in line with some of the specialist games like Necromunda. So certainly a step in the right direction as far as dice are concerned, really good to see. But £26 in the UK for 18 dice, EU 34, Euros, US 45, Australia 70, New Zealand 83, Canada 55, and Japan 5.9 thousand yen. The same goes for the Tomb Kings of Khemri. The reference card pack doesn't look like it's available outside of Warhammer, but the dice are going to be priced the same. And then there's this nice selection of card sleeves, magic items and lore magic cards, only the dice available side of the direct Warhammer orders. But we do have some other models for the Tomb Kings, including the Tomb Guard. Now this is a set of plastic miniatures. You're going to get 20 altogether. These are £47.50 for the UK, €62.5, around 82 US, Australia 130, New Zealand 155, Canada 100, and Japan 10.5 thousand yen. Then there's the Sepulchral Stalkers, and you can also build these as Necropolis Knights, and you're going to get a set of 3 here. These are going to be plastic kits, so widely available outside of Warhammer Direct, £37.50, €50, US 60, Australia 105, New Zealand 124, Canada 75, and Japan 8.8 thousand yen. A little bit more for the Necro Sphinx, which can also be built as the Khemrian War Sphinx, £45, €60, around 70 US dollars, Australia 115, New Zealand 135, Canada 90, and in Japan 9.5 thousand yen. And then as we work through Cetra the Imperishable, that's going to be a Warhammer website and web store, maybe exclusive, probably just the website though. You've got the Lich Priest, you've got those Shabtis which you can build in different ways, and then you've also got some of the main models, again Forge World resin for the Tomb King here, so we're going to wait for the prices to be confirmed later on, and then the Battle Standard Bearer as well, plus these new Tomb Swarms which will also be Forge World resin. Then you've got the bases. Now, it says in the article that the movement trays are priced up, but I couldn't find a price for the bases. So it looks like these won't be available from your local retailers, but the movement trays will be £25, €32.5, US 45, Australia around 70, New Zealand 83, Canada 55, and Japan 5.9 thousand yen. Then there's that big map, and this is going to be 1000 by 890 millimeters, so quite a big one, but yeah, certainly going to be available at the Warhammer website exclusively. We'll have to wait for the price for this one on Saturday too. I might do another video on Saturday actually going through the prices if that's something you'd like to see. And we also saw the made-to-order products for Warhammer 40,000. Nice selection there. Some of the older miniatures coming back if you'd like to get in there. They're going to be available to pre-order again from the 6th of January. And it takes up to 180 days for these made-to-order products to come in to you. So it could take that full 6 months. Could be a bit quicker. There's just no exact date as to when they will arrive. There you go then, that's the prices for the old world models that we saw in yesterday's pre-order preview, and hopefully this has given you a good idea now about how much the sets are going to be, which ones will be available from your friendly local game stores, and definitely recommend checking out those links to Element and Wayland and getting your orders in as quick as you can with your friendly local game stores to reserve the copies of the sets you'd like. Let me know what you think about these prices down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and if there's anything you'd be picking up for your collection. I won't be playing the old world, but I'll certainly be covering it and bringing the news to your attention with the pre-orders and also with the Warhammer Friday show. Before we get to Friday though, there's lots more coming on the channel as well as Warhammer. We're going to be looking at lots from Warlord Games, including ABC Warriors, a sneak peek at the new box set and more bolt action. Also going to be having a look at another unboxing for Moonstone this week. And I'm also looking forward to revisiting Escape from Project Reza and having a look at the tabletop skirmish game rules for this solo game. The main thing I'm going to be working on for certainly January and the rest of the year is Population Z, Welcome to Huntsville, my new game that comes out at the end of the month. Can't wait to share more about this. If you want to check out a little bit of information that's out already, have a look at the link down below. That'll take you to my website where you can see some of the weapons, some of the zombies and characters, and find out about the roadmap for 2024. It's going to be an awesome year for tabletop skirmish gaming. I hope you're looking forward to it. I will be covering mostly tabletop skirmish games now on the channel, as well as the Warhammer news, but I'm doing my best to bring you lots more independent games and just covering all different areas of the hobby. If that sounds good, it would be awesome if you hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the future videos. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these regular videos. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, support the channel, get some great perks at the same time, there's a link down below in the description. It'll be awesome to see you there.